Okay, welcome to the beginning of turn. Where's the number? 3. So, oh, that's terribly focused. Okay, the beginning of turn 3. And so Germany is up next. And Germany is going to be spending 53 IPCs, 18 IPCs on a tank, 27 IPCs on 9 infantry, and 8 IPCs on 2 artillery. They will be declaring several attacks. They are declaring war on Russia, and they will be, as was promised, hitting the United Kingdom as well. So here's how the UK attack is going to work. The battleship and the cruiser from C-Zone 111 are going to go to C-Zone 109 and do offshore shots. And they are supporting these 3 transports, which are going to get loaded up with 3 tanks and 2 infantry from Western Germany and 1 infantry from Denmark. And then these 3 transports are going to go to C-Zone 112, load up 5 infantry and 1 artillery, and then go to C-Zone 110. All of the forces from Scotland, I believe there's 7 infantry, 2 artillery and a tank, will be coming south and hitting the United Kingdom as well. Okay, the other attacks are all on the Russian front. Germany, as I said, is declaring war on Russia. They're going to hit the Baltic states with 2 infantry from Poland, plus some planes from Western Germany. They're going to come in with 1 bomber, 1 strategic bomber, 1 tactical bomber, and 1 fighter, along with the 2 infantry. They will also be attacking eastern Poland with 2 infantry and 2 tanks from Poland, 4 infantry para-dropping in from Western Germany with the 2 air transports, and 2 mechanized infantry from Yugoslavia, along with 1 infantry from Slovakia, Hungary. The other attack is Bessarabia, and they're going to come in with, I believe that's 11 infantry, 1 tank, and 4 artillery from Romania. So let's roll some dice. I think we'll do the Russian attacks first, and then we'll do the big UK attack last, just to build the suspense. Okay, for the attack on the Baltic states, Germany's coming in with 2 infantry at 1, a fighter at 3, attack bomber at 3, and a strat bomber at 4. 3 hits, they only needed 1, so that was pretty straightforward. Russia does get to defend, and misses. So Germany takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, in the battle for eastern Poland, there are 4 airborne troops, 3 ground infantry, and 2 mechanized infantry, along with 2 heavy tanks. 4 hits. They only needed 1, so that battle's over. Russian defense, miss. Germany takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, the battle for Bessarabia. The Germans are coming in with 7 unsupported infantry, 4 supported infantry and 4 artillery, and a heavy tank. They only need 1 hit, and they got 1. They only got 2. Wow. That was disappointing, but they only needed 1, so that's fine. Geez, I hope that's not a bad harbinger for the UK attack. Okay, here's the Russian defense. Miss. So Germany takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, this is a biggie. We have a capital battle here. And here's what's coming in for the Germans. The Bismarck battleship and the Prince Eugen cruiser are going to do offshore shots. Now, because the Brits have a bunker The offshore shots are not first strike. The Brits are going to get a chance to defend. Coming in from Scotland, we do have a tank, 2 supported infantry with artillery, and 5 unsupported infantry. Coming in from the sea, with the battleship and cruiser, we have 3 boats, each carrying an infantry and a tank, Schiff 41 Cormoran, Schiff 33 Penguin, and merchant vessel Wilhelm Gustloff. Coming in from one of the other sea zones, we have the Steuben with an infantry and an artillery, the SS Cap Arcona, and the SS Hamburg with 2 men each. The Brits are defending with 5 anti-aircraft guns, which will not get any kind of defense because I didn't bring any planes. They're just going to be used as cannon fodder. 2 Canadians, 2 French, and then the rest is British. Artillery, mechanized infantry, 3 infantry, and then 2 infantry in a bunker. Now, the bunker doesn't itself get a defense. It just, this is how our rule works here. The bunker doesn't itself get any kind of defense or hits or anything, but it does bump up 2 infantry to defending at 3, and it makes it so that these offshore shots are not indefensible. So we'll do the offshores first, even though they will get to defend. And they hit with 1 of them, so they're going to lose that anyway. So 1 of those is dead. Okay, so we're going to go the 5 ground troops, the 4 infantry by themselves, the infantry supported with the artillery, 3 infantry, 3 tanks, 2 artillery, 2 infantry supported by artillery, and a tank. Okay. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits. So obviously he's going to take the 4 anti-aircraft artillery, and then he needs to take 5 more. So it'll be the 4 Canadian and French troops, and then 1 more British infantry. So this is what the Brits are going to get to defend with. So these get to go back. This is going to be all of the stuff that we have to continue to roll. Less casualties. So 4, 6, 9 at 2, and 2 at 3. 3 hits. So that's 3 of these guys dead. And we'll put 3 of those over there. And what do they have left? 2, 2, 2. So this will be a really quick battle. I didn't need to bring the planes at all. So, okay. So this might do it. Let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 6. That's everybody. So all of the British troops are dead, and they didn't put up much of a fight, although they are going to get a chance to defend here. So that's 4 2s and 2 3s. 1 hit. Wow. Okay. So the Germans took London with only 4 casualties. That he's going to be very disappointed with that, and I don't blame him. Those were terrible defense rolls, and I rolled fairly well for offense. So Germany takes London. That also means, by the way, the Americans are in the war. I think he's going to be pretty happy about that. Non-combat moves for Germany. The submarine in Sea Zone 106 is going to move to Sea Zone 108. The submarine from 109 is going to move to 110. The carrier with both of its planes plus the destroyer is going to move to Sea Zone 110. Moving over in this direction. 4 tactical bombers and 3 fighters are going to fly from Western Germany to the air base in southern Italy. The 2 tanks from Western Germany are going to be railed 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, to Romania. And then we have some moves here. The Anti-aircraft artillery in in Poland is going to move into eastern Poland, as is the artillery from anti-aircraft artillery from Slovakia, Hungary. The anti-aircraft artillery from Romania is going to go into Bessarabia, and now we have to land the planes. The two airborne, the air transports from the eastern Poland attack are going to land in western Germany, as is the strategic bomber from the Baltic states attack. I was going to land these planes in western Germany, but they don't have enough movement left, so I'm going to land these two planes in Germany itself. So that should be all of the non-combat. I'll tidy up the board and be back in a second with placement and income. Okay, we're going to do placement of new units now. 2 of the infantry that Germany purchased are going to go into southern France. 7 infantry are going into Germany. 2 artillery are going into Germany. And 1 tank is going into Germany. 2 tanks are going into West Germany. Okay, in terms of income changes, obviously the big one is the United Kingdom, which is 6 IPCs. And then the 3 Russian territories, 8 IPCs. Bessarabia is not worth any money in this game, but obviously it's an important strategic location. So that's going to be 8. 6 from the UK and 2 from the Russians. So Russia's going to get down from 37 to 35. UK is going to down from 20 to 14, but they don't collect any income. And then Germany is going to go up from 43 to 51. Okay. Now, income. Germany collects 51 IPCs. They have 19 IPCs from the British Treasury, and they're going to get 2 bonuses. They get 5 IPCs because they have Norway and Denmark, and Sweden is still neutral. And they have 5 IPCs because they are currently sitting in London. So let's go around the board and see what's what. Okay, so naval units. Germany has a submarine in Sea Zone 108. In Sea Zone 109, there's a battleship and a cruiser along with 3 transports. In Sea Zone 110, there are 3 transports, a fully loaded carrier with a fighter and attack bomber, and destroyer and a submarine. In the United Kingdom, they didn't really lose much, so 3, 6, 9, 11 infantry, 4 tanks, and 3 artillery. So they have quite a force to jump on those boats and start going places. I suspect they're going to go south. Okay, where else? Oh, southern France. There are 2 infantry. In western Germany, there is a strategic bomber, and there are 2 strategic bombers that are currently designated air transports, and there are 2 anti-aircraft artillery and 2 tanks. In Germany proper, there are 7 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, 2 artillery, 1 tank, 1 fighter, and 1 tactical bomber. In Baltic states, there are 2 infantry. In eastern Poland, there are 7 infantry, 2 mechanized infantry, 2 tanks, and 2 anti-aircraft artillery. In Bessarabia, there are 11 infantry, 4 artillery, 1 tank, and 1 anti-aircraft artillery. In Romania, there are 2 tanks, and all the way down there in southern Italy, there is a fairly major air force developing. 4 tactical bombers and 3 fighters. Okay, so that's Germany's turn. Russians are next. Let's see what they do there. And more interestingly, let's see what they do over there. I think we know which direction they're going. Okay, let's look forward to Russia turn 3.